Welcome to the Wildlife Center of Virginia.
I have a little bird.
It takes community for all of this here to even happen and to help these animals that come in every day. Come on in. Here at the front desk, we attend to about 8,000 calls annually. So many people love animals and want to be better, and so I'm really passionate about my roles here at the Wildlife Center because I get to be that link. Year to date, we have taken in about 3,037 patients and counting. Keeps going up. We'll let you know everything that the vets do prognosis. We are only here because of you, and we just want to say thank you.
Welcome to the hospital. Come on in. This is where we treat our wildlife patients. Everyone is busy working on treatments this morning. We have our radiology room. This is where we take x-rays on our patients. We often have them under anesthesia when we're taking those x-rays. Over here, we have our surgery suite. Step inside. We use this room a lot. We're in here at least every week, sometimes multiple times per week, performing surgery on patients. As you can see, there are so many moving and intricate parts to the work we do here that rely on so many specialized types of equipment, skills, and techniques. Moving this way, we'll head into our lab. This is one of the busiest places in the hospital, so we're able to perform all sorts of diagnostic tests in-house, and those are purchased by donors like you. Coming full circle back to our treatment area, students really from all over the world gather around these tables while we do procedures, treatments. Teaching and training is by far the most meaningful part of my work. Donations to our center don't just buy us new equipment or medication for the animals, it also makes these training programs possible. It's been a very busy 2022 at the Wildlife Center. We have seen some changes this year. We are continuing each year to see an increase in reptiles. In our entire 40-year history, we admitted our first Mississippi kite. Being able to see those animals go back to the wild is really the ultimate reward. At the very end of the building, we have our animal kitchen. This is where our rehabbers, our rehabilitation externs, and our volunteers are working all day long to prepare meals, formula, and whatever else our patients need nutritionally.
Each year, we care for about 3,600 patients. In the summer, we can have up to 250 patients on property every day, and we are so thrilled to have these donations to help feed our patients. This past year, we had the Great Rebuild, so I'm going to take you outside to show you what was made possible by your donations. So we're standing here in front of what we call C pens and B pens. These are raptor enclosures for our patients. The donations for the Great Rebuild allow us to have brand new facilities to help exercise these patients, to help them be flight ready and release ready so we can get them back in the wild. Thanks to a very generous donation this year, we were able to purchase this new Ranger Polaris electric vehicle. It helps us to feed our bears. Being electric, they don't recognize vehicle sounds, which is crucial to their rehabilitation. It's really amazing that we're able to do the work we do here on donations alone. We're so thankful for your support to allow us to help wildlife here at the Wildlife Center, Virginia.
Here we are behind our center where our education ambassador enclosures are. This is where we do all of the training with our ambassadors, where we build up those relationships that we have with them. And it's a really meaningful part of our work. And it's also a great opportunity to tell the stories of former patients, now ambassadors at our center, and what they went through, so that we can hopefully teach people ways to prevent those injuries from happening to other animals out in the wild.
They're usually portrayed in a kind of a poor light, but all of that is not true at all. They're very harmless creatures, and they're very, very important for the ecosystem and to have around.
We added several new faces to our animal ambassador team, and one of my favorites is the little guy right behind me. He built up this relationship where he really trusts us. But isn't he perfect? Getting to have people connect with them is really, really important to me. Once they realize that there's actual individuals that are being affected, who they can see in person, and they know their name and they know what happened to them, it's a chance to make a real difference.
We are much more than just a hospital for native wildlife. Really, we are trying to communicate messages of environmental awareness and wildlife stewardship with the world. The Wildlife Center has also been making headlines, literally, meaning that ultimately tens of thousands of additional audience members will be hearing our messages.
All of the things that you've seen today during this visit to the Wildlife Center were made possible by you. Those contributions help us get the materials we need, the equipment we need, the personnel we need, the facilities we need. It's humbling to have that sort of support system behind us. We don't take your contributions for granted. We could not do this without the help of you and others like you who care about wildlife. I mean, it's pretty remarkable.